Be prepared for highly offensive language throughout, adult and sexual themes, and possible flashing images. So near, yet so far, we have our finalists. But I'm going to be consoling the housemates that didn't quite make it and giving them a farewell they will never forget. So prepare yourself for the last slice of Friday Bots action. Drink it in while you can, because it's time for Big Brother's Bit on the Side! Only one thing. It's the final eviction night. It wasn't any old eviction night, though, as well as being the last one before the final. It was one. Well, it wasn't one, actually. It was 2 out tonight. They saw their Big Brother journeys come to a crushing climax just days before Monday's big finish. Brooke and Sean are on their way down to speak to me very soon to pick up the pieces of their broken dreams, guys. And we'll be giving them a farewell they will never forget, let me tell you. But looking back at tonight's show, and it was all about dressing gown gay. Oh, yeah. So soon after that, bubble hat was destroyed as well, God bless her. We also saw the return of Wendy the washing machine going down. She managed to get Sean and Brooke to go on the rob for a kebab and a couple of cans of cider. And today saw the worst impression ever in the history of Big Brother.
Year 49 in the Big Brother house. The Welsh boy is still here. I'm really
Don't give up the day job, Akeem. Coming up tonight, I'm going to be taken to the socials here. Plus, TV presenter Emma Willis of Big Brother fame, you might have heard of her, is going to be down this hill as well. Oh, yeah. But to confirm, our 4 finalists are now confirmed, and they are Akeem, Cameron, Kian, and Zoe. So there you go, we have got them. But first, it's time to introduce my 3 co-stars for today's action-packed Friday night eviction special. And to start things off, it's a TV legend who was seen stripping down to her underwear in our Shirley Valentine summer earlier this year. The warm carver's flowing, she's feeling a bit giddy. I'm hoping for a repeat performance tonight. It's Annabelle Giles! And never mind Geordie Shaw, it's Geordie Whoa with this one around. He's my favourite Geordie. After Cheryl, Jimmy Now, Spuggy from Biker Grab. The list goes on. It's Nathan Henry! And finally, a man with a voice so sexy and smooth, it's like the verbal equivalent of hot caramel dripping down a naked torso, let me tell you. Musically gifted and gorgeous, it's like looking in a mirror. It's Romeo! Well, there we go. We saw a double eviction tonight, just 3 days before the final. We're keeping it together right down the hill tonight. Some of them ain't already. Annabelle, let me come to you first, gorgeous. Did the right 2 go tonight, do you think?
Oh, I love Brooke, you see. I think Brooke is fantastic.
You do?
Yeah. She's the most healthy thinker of all of them. She's the one with the most common sense. She says the most sensible things. She was friends with everybody. I really liked her. Sean, I didn't really get to... All she did was smoke, as far as I could see.
All right, Nikki Graham. I've been up over there. Nathan, what do you make of our 2 evictees tonight?
I'm not going to lie, I'm genuinely gutted that both of them out, because I thought Akeem was going to be here, because I really... Listen, I'm not going to lie, Rylan, I dressed up for the occasion. But he's not here, so I'm like, I guess I'll have to wait till he comes out on Monday.
I'll have to come back on Monday. Brooke didn't think she was going to win it. Romeo, do you think she's going to be able to cope a bit now, knowing she weren't prepared for it?
To be fair, I think she's done well. I think she's done brilliant. I think she's going to cope very well coming out. She's as I call her the reasoner. She's a voice of reason in the house.
Totally agree.
She's grounded. She's level-headed. She should have gone further.
She should have gone further.
I think Nathan was right. I think Akeem I wasn't sure, but I thought Akeem was going to go.
I wish he was here now.
You wish he was here.
I didn't dress up for nothing. Jesus Christ.
Can I just say, how lovely is it having Romeo on as well? So lovely to see you. So lovely to have you. Who do we think's going to miss them both in the house a lot? I mean, Kian, Zoe, Akeem, Cameron, they were all quite a tight six, to be fair, weren't they?
To be honest, though, I think Cameron's going to miss them both a lot because I feel like they were tied a lot to Lewis, and I feel like they remind him of him, and I think now he's going to struggle a little bit being in the final without them two.
You do?
Yeah.
I think he'll have a little struggle this weekend. Annabelle, I want to talk about Brooke quickly. Yeah. I mean, those eye pencil skills, you must be jealous.
Doesn't she look amazing?
How good is she at makeup?
I want to know, if you could ask this for me, does she put a little bit of something shiny on
I think there might be a little bit of highlighter on the nose.
I want to know.
Let's ask Brooke's mum. Is there a little bit of highlighter on the nose, Tamsin?
More than just a little one.
More than just a little bit. It's exclusive.
That girl has got that highlight on point.
She has got that highlight on point. She actually invented the phrase Nagara and keepable in a ball. What phrase, Romeo, would you describe Brooke as, would you say?
I think I said it before, the reasoner.
She's the reasoner.
Definitely the reasoner. If that's a word, if that's a word.
Very well brought up, hasn't she?
Very well brought up here.
All thanks to Mum.
She's loving it. Yeah. Let's talk about Sian. I mean, she did fly under the radar for a little bit of the series, and it's fair to say that she's bowed out with grace, I think, tonight. She looks absolutely beautiful.
Gorgeous.
Nathan, what are you making of Sian being out at this
disagree
stage?
with that she flew under the radar at all, because I feel like she had an opinion. She said exactly what she felt. She's a Yorkshire lass, she's a Northern girl. And listen, I'm a Northerner, so I stand by all the Northerners are in there. And I'm genuinely good that she's out as well, because I feel like she was herself.
I've got to say as well, for Sian, I mean, we try not to have an opinion, but they're out, so I can. Sian was just... and I'm unemployed from Monday. Sian, she just seemed like just a genuinely lovely girl.
But that's the thing, that's what you want, though, from someone who might win Big Brother. You want a genuine fucking person that's actually like everybody else.
Who's this?
Zoe.
That's all Sian did. All she did was sit there going...
What did you make of her as a person, though?
Well, I don't know, because I didn't really see her. Do you know what I mean?
Annabelle's on the shelly tonight.
Big Brother.
Let me tell you.
Don't start me.
Romeo, what do you make of Sian?
I do think she played it quite safe, and I think safe is not a good place to be in Big Brother.
And you know.
So I think that's the reason why she's here.
What are you guys making of our evictees tonight?
She shouldn't be out. She should still be in there. Others should be out. Akeem should be out. Sian and Brooke should be in there. They were brilliant.
9 points, he means it.
I mean it.
I've said this so many times. The nice people can be in the final. Like, I don't understand. I like nice people, but can I just say, thank you so much to you, Emma, the whole entire team. This has been an honour to be a part of the show.
Kian should be sitting here tonight.
Kian
should be out. Kian, everyone's playing a game. It's a game show, but the way
Grace is ready.
I know. The way Kian's playing the game is underhand, not nice. He shouldn't be in there.
You think he's playing a game?
Hold on. Do not...
Lady Grace has got a body
Thank you. Do not go there.
I will go there.
Do not go there.
I will go there.
Listen, Kian, from day one, has been there for everyone. Regardless...
No, he hasn't. He's been on it for TV. For TV.
Can you let me speak? Let me speak, right? Kian has been the nicest person to everyone, OK? Well, hold on, give me a time. Give me time.
Am I going to get all the way to the end of Big Brother and then there's going to be a big fight at the end?
He's been there for everyone. Yeah, even those have actually backstabbed him, he's still been nice.
He's only been
You need to sit down because he's not going to win it, love. It's not going to happen.
You don't think he's going to win it? They're going to have a right old mouth.
I disagree with that.
What are we making of our finalists?
Kian's been there for everyone that's getting airtime. Kian's been there for everyone. I will stand and clap with you for that, because yes, he has. Yes, he has. Cameron came out, and how convenient that Kian fancies him. Oh, sorry. Boom.
I think if Kian left the house now,
I got you, boo.
the weekend would be boring.
Yeah.
Because he's the life and soul of the house, to be fair. He wakes up every day with a smile on his face. He's the energy of the house.
He does give a lot.
So if he leaves now, it's not the right time.
Ian really commits to something. You know, if there's a game to be played, he gives it body and soul.
He's in it,
straight in there.
Definitely.
I like him. I think you're completely wrong, my darling.
I don't know, Railway Journeys is on a little while. All right, listen. There's someone I need to introduce, and I must say, Wendy the washing machine might have made a comeback tonight, but this lady is always sparkling. And let me tell you, she ain't no scrubber. And careful, she don't take a tumble on those stairs. You get it? It's the woman who gets me in a spin every Friday night. It's the gorgeous Emma Willis. It's a funny one tonight, isn't it? It's very bittersweet. I mean, great show tonight.
Yeah.
Final Friday eviction.
Yeah.
It's a tough one.
I don't have many words this evening.
I know, it just...
It's been a very odd day.
We had a chat earlier in the main show.
I have a very odd voice happening.
Yeah. Keeps going.
Keeps going,
Keeps going. I totally get it. How was it for you tonight?
Do you know what? It was really good. But it just dawned on me this morning that it's the last eviction. Do you know what I mean? So it's weird. I had a chat with the crowd before and I was like, let's make it a great night. I really want to, you know, celebrate it. And can you hear how I sound different?
I know. I totally get it.
It's very weird.
Just before we obviously come on air, I had to do my last voting package and I want to apologise to the audience because I finished the voting package and I just dropped the paper and run because I just went... and all that. It's just little things like that. I think it's all just becoming a bit of a reality now.
Yeah.
But we did
It is, and I think all through the series we've kind of... Well, I have kind of...
I've totally been in denial. I'm not going to lie.
And I've just been like, well, you know, it went once before and it came back and, you know, it's a great show, so surely it will come back again. And you just kind of... That's what has kind of the way I have kind of got through it.
100%.
And now I'm like, but that shit might not happen. And this might really be it.
Do you know what,
you have to take it. No, hold on. From our points of view, I think, I have to I have to take it as this is my last eviction.
Yeah.
And Monday is my last final. Because even if it came back somewhere, they might want to change the whole thing.
No!
No, but you know what I mean? They might want a new host. They may not want a spin-off show. You just don't know. You don't know, do you? Do you know what I mean?
No one can space it.
No, listen.
Come on, Miley's down!
So, no, that's just my way of dealing with it. So I try and be a realist about it, and then anything better than that is a bonus!
Bonus! Well... As much as we're grieving, as much as we're upset, I'm literally going to go cry in the corner in the break. But there was two housemates that went tonight so near, but yet so far from that finale. Sean and Brooke, what did you make of that?
Brooke kind of knew she was going, didn't she? We've heard her say that quite a bit this week. She seemed really shocked when she came out the house. She seemed a little bit shaky and she looked really worried. And I said, look, you've done nothing wrong, really, don't worry. But she still seemed a little bit scared. And Sean was loving life.
She was loving it.
She really was.
She had a little gold dress on, having a lovely time.
No, I know, but she was just so bubbly and lovely. And
they both got really good crowd reactions.
I really feel like I haven't seen all of Sean.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Well, don't say that to Annabelle.
Any of Sean.
She'll pipe up. We have got finale on Monday.
Yeah.
What's your plans this weekend? How are you preparing for it?
Well, I mean, gin will be involved, possibly.
Standard.
I've never drank gin before, but
we will.
apparently it's quite fun, so I might.
We're going to do that. Well, listen, we're going to let you get off and get prepared for Monday night. It's been a pleasure sharing my Final Friday eviction review on the show. I love you too. Ladies and gentlemen, please give it up for Mrs. Emma Willis. Right, coming up after the break, we're going to be taking to the socials. I can't even read the fucking auto cue to see what you... Don't come over to me, please. Plus, Brooke and Sean have been given their BB marching orders, but fear not. We'll be giving them a shoulder to cry on. Do whatever they want. Vamos depois do interval. Oh, that's Portuguese. See you after this. Bit on the side, and I've actually got quite a big decision to make ahead of Monday, and we're going to use a game of Spin the Bottle to decide what to do. Now, we're going to find out who I'm going to get off with at the rap party, all right? Obviously, I'm married, and this is just a gag for the show before you headliners out there take it. So here we go. I
hope it's me.
Ready? Oh! Just by luck, Romeo.
I'm in trouble. Let's have it.
Romeo's done, yeah, I know. I love my husband. In just a moment, Brooke and Sean are going to be here. They're going to be resting their pert buttocks on my sofa and sharing their thoughts with the world. But first, speaking of pert buttocks, here's someone who has a bit of a reputation for being the biggest arse in the business. It's my Friday night boyfriend, but don't tell his wife or my husband. It's Luke Hemnock.
Oh, my gorgeous man.
Daddy.
Girl. Well, Rylan, it's the last Friday night.
Stop it,
I'm going to keep it positive. I'm going to keep it positive because but it is the last time that I have a Lukey look at the tweets. It's become infamous to my mum. And now, my favourite day this week, right, it was Thursday, because we had some of the icons go into the house. Yeah. Some of my absolute faves going into the house. Although I would have liked you to go in for a little chin wag. Oh. But you'll get to do it here, won't you?
Yeah, always.
Although, you know, you or maybe it could have been Imran going in, going, Thuki, Thuki, no Thuki.
It's the only impression he can actually do.
Yeah, exactly. It's been 2.5 years and it's been a myth.
That and Sally Morgan.
Oh, darling. I've got a gift. Now, look, I've got some tweets from the week, but it's mainly from Thursday. It's all from Thursday.
It's all from Thursday.
OK, right. Now, the first one I've got is at MimiLMM Last.
Yeah.
And she says, Kim Woodburn is iconic beyond words. If I'm not her when I'm 70, if I make it till then, I'll be sad.
Oh, yeah, no, I reflect that.
Yeah, no, I mean, I loved Kim going in. Wasn't it lovely, darling? Darling, it was nice to see her again.
Oh, don't you filthy rat.
Oh, she was it. Be quiet when I am speaking. So it's like, now in another one that was also about Kim, this was from @Michelle11770409.
Didn't change your handle.
No, and I think that's her phone number. It's not. She said, loved Kim, she was hysterical, and about time someone told them to clean that house. Mrs. Woodburn to you.
Yeah, the cat's mother.
Oh, yeah, exactly. It's filthy in there. And then the third one's from @Meg_Dobbs.
Meg Dobbs.
Hello, Meg Dobbs. And she said, loved seeing Josie on BB. She's such an angel. That Randy Mayer.
Randy Mayer.
Although it was my favourite thing was when Josie was chatting to Kian and she said copper knob.
Copper knob.
That's nice, isn't it? Copper knob.
Copper knob.
Copper knob. I like a copper knob.
It's actually insulting me as well.
Oh, sorry, darling.
Have we got more?
Oh, is that what it means?
Oh, yeah. I think so.
Oh.
Yes.
OK. Oh, Ginger Willy.
Yeah.
Copper knob.
That's it.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
But now I know. And then we got one from @Nintendout815.
Oh, lols.
It's a nice name. Oh. And she also said, Josie proving exactly why she won. I've missed housemates like her.
She was a winner, weren't she, Josie? She was a winner.
And I'm guessing that Nintendout talks exactly like Josie as well.
Of course, yeah. Clearly.
Filthy mare. And then we have one from @IamKellyMC.
Oh.
Yeah. And she says, Nikki talking about Big Brother in the diary room is too emotional for me.
That was emotional.
It was emotional.
It was really
Now, I love Nikki Graham.
We all do.
I love her. But my favourite thing she said was when Cameron spoke to her and said, oh, my God, it's Nikki Graham, I love you. And she went, oh, what's your favourite thing about
me? or when he said, you know, I'm such a super fan of the show. Yeah. You're a super fan of me?
Yeah, she did.
Right, that's why we love her. We love Nikki on this show, don't we? We do.
There's too many things to name that are my favourite about her.
It is true.
And then one final one I've got for you on Friday night, and it's from @Thomaswania.
Thomas!
Girl! OK. And he said, 3 legends took over for BBUK. If I was BB for a day, I would tell Daddy to clean the house topless.
Of course he would.
Girl. Although, did you know that Thomas today, he was ringing audience members, inviting them to come and be on the final? Yeah, you know about this? And someone said to him, no, this is Luke Kempner, innit? cute. That just shows...
Because you're so good.
It shows I'm good.
I love you.
I'll take that, mate.
Give up for Luke, everyone!
You are brilliant.
Only him, man. All right, he's going to be back on Monday for our post-final session. We're keeping it together. But now the main event. Just minutes ago, they were both eagerly looking forward to their time to shine as Big Brother finalists. But he is a cruel master, Big Brother. And they crashed out just days before the final. But they both look absolutely stunning tonight. Give it up for the gorgeous Brooke and Sean!
Both look amazing. Come on, mind this step. Come on, Paul.
Get yourself over there, grab yourself a drink. Oh, girls!
So close, so close. We've had a bit of time now for it to settle in. How are you both feeling?
Best thing that's ever happened in my life.
Really?
All the way through, we were like, if there's a double eviction, I hope it's just us.
Do you know what? In a really strange way, when you went, the next one I thought was, in a weird way, I didn't wish for you to be out, but I thought, if it is Sean, that's actually quite cute that you two have left together. You were so close in that house. Brooke, how are you feeling that you've come out tonight?
Well, no offence, but that's what I kept saying too. I was like, what? As soon as I found out it was a double, I was like, I hope it's Sean. Like, I hope she doesn't leave, but I want Sean to come out.
I'm worrying my friend's chances of winning 100 grand. I really do.
I was like, fuck her. I hope she comes out.
It's the truth.
I love it.
And but it is hard. I mean, you were so close to the final, literally days away.
Yeah.
Is either of you feeling just a little bit like, bollocks?
No, fuck it. No, fuck it. As soon as she went, I was like, rather good then, because that means I've got 3 fucking days. Start fucking doing it on my own.
You'll be out on the lash this weekend, you two, wouldn't you?
Of course we are. We're already planning going out tonight.
We planned it already.
Oh, it's all been planned?
We already planned it.
But the thing is, we loved everyone who lived there so much. Like, everyone in the end, we loved them so much that it wasn't even a matter of, like, I hope if he leaves before me, like, do you know what I mean? But it was, like, a matter of, like, we loved everyone so much.
You two did get on with pretty much everyone in the house. I mean, you both had your little bits and bobs, but why do you think you two, and I'd say probably out of everyone in the house, I think it's fair to say, you two really did get on with everyone. What was it about you two that everyone just seemed to like?
Well, you were from Barnsley.
That's not normally a good thing.
Standard.
That is not normally a positive on mine.
It's a positive in our eyes. We love our Barnsley lot in here. We do. Brooke, I want to speak to you first because I think I need to get my teeth into you a little bit. Right. You weren't scared to voice your opinions in that house. I think that's fair to say. But we didn't see really one major argument involving yourself. Tell me why you feel that you never really went for anyone in there.
I didn't really ever care enough about anything that was happening.
Fair point.
Because, like, I just had a different perspective. Like, I was just so overwhelmed by everything. A lot of people who were in there were people who've watched the show a lot before.
Yeah.
So I know that they had a lot of views about how you should be or what you shouldn't say. But I've watched it before, but because I haven't watched it a lot, it wasn't like I know what I should say and what I shouldn't say. I just fucking went there and can
did
I swear?
You can. Look, have you seen bots before? Jesus.
Said it, yeah. because I went there and I was just like, well, I'll just be exactly who I am at home.
What was it that made you want to do Big Brother?
Just the concept, because the concept of a social experiment I thought was amazing. Given what I'm trying to do.
Take the clap.
Given what I'm trying to do, I'm trying to, like, challenge myself in so many ways. So given that a social experiment was, like, the definition of that in an environment that you will never find yourself in throughout your whole entire life, you'll never find yourself in that environment where for 50 days, 50 because we got evicted, okay, 50 days, you will never find yourself without any contact with anyone else. So I just thought, do you know what? That would be amazing if I could do something like that, and to be able to do that for 50 whole days.
And you did it. You did it.
And we didn't walk out or anything.
Didn't walk out, didn't try and burst out.
Yeah.
Did you find it a struggle at times? Because there were times that we did see you, and it looked like you were finding it hard in that house. And you know, I've been a housemate myself. I know what it's like in there. But did you find yourself struggling in there at times?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I thought crying in the toilet meant that you weren't seen. But I saw on my best bits that it don't mean that.
Oh, we see everything!
So I seen myself crying in the toilet. Yeah,
The letters was a big deal, wasn't it?
Yeah. The letters was really hard just because we all pinned our hopes on that. I mean, you saw, like, everyone was so excited about that. It was going to change our experience. Like, we saw our families and then we'd go in there, we'd get our letters and it would be like a boost for the rest.
Yeah.
And then when we knew for a fact we weren't going to get them, it was like, why the fuck am I here then? Like, I just thought, like, I just need to hear from them. I need something, and to have no power over that was just devastating, and I never thought I'd react like that. And like, looking
I think
back,
it was a genuine reaction, and I think you were right, you know, because it is really, really hard when you don't get that letter from home. And I mean, you said, you know, just because I've not reproduced and, you know, because I didn't come out on the telly, doesn't mean I'm less deserving of a letter. And I know, obviously, that sounds worse than I know that you meant it, but did it really make you feel that bad?
I just felt because naturally, because you and Zoe had children, and because Cameron had done something so big, he'd come out and he'd not heard from his family, naturally, every other person, the other 3 people in that house were like, if I was in your position, I would need that letter from home. It wouldn't be a matter of want, it would be a matter of need. And so me, Kian and Akeem, we were all like, we know the priority is with the people who have children or who have gone through something life-changing in here and not heard from their families yet.
Yeah.
So we all put them first, and I wouldn't change that ever for the world, that you 3 got your letters. I wouldn't change that.
It's just a shame you all couldn't have had it.
Basically.
I want to lighten the mood quickly before I move on to you, Sean. I want to talk about Lewis. You and Lewis had such a close relationship in there, and at times we would sit here on this show and go, is Brooke on the turn again? Hold on, she's going on the turn. What was it about Lewis that you just had? It was like boyfriend and girlfriend meets brother and sister. It was very odd.
But that's exactly how I felt, because he was like my best mate, but he is fit.
He's handsome.
But I didn't want to reproduce.
Fuck him.
I didn't want to reproduce with Lewis, but then again, like, he's so gorgeous, and we had such a good relationship that it was bigger than any of this show.
Yeah.
It was bigger than any of this. It was deep.
And
it
you're
was
definitely
amazing.
going to catch up with him on the outside.
I'm going to catch the fuck up with him on the
outside.
Yeah!
Brooke, you've been a brilliant housemate. Give it up for Brooke, everyone! Sean! We've got to talk about your time in this house. I want to go back only, literally, a day or so. We need to talk about Nikki Graham going in. She turned round to you and said, all you did was smoke, and that's all we've seen.
I was fuming.
I was so fuming, I went out and lit a cigarette.
I had 2. I had 3. That's all I do.
How did that make you feel?
I've been like, I'm going to have a cig, 'cause it's all the time I get airtime. No, I was fuming because there were 3 people, celebrities, that came in and said, like, we didn't know you had a son, and all you do is smoke. And I was like, I speak about my son every day. I don't wear this for fashion. I sleep with his blanket every night. Like, and people only realised they had a son when I got a letter. So there were obviously a lot of conversations, a lot of bits that I think that hadn't been shown and stuff like that. And obviously I smoke. I think everybody fucking knows that.
I'm sure.
Everybody knows that. But it's only because I don't. I just felt comfortable. It's fucking boring. There's no else to do. And I'm not going to walk up to somebody and start an argument over fucking not cleaning the dish or something.
Talking about things to do, there was a time when, again, on this show, like we spoke about you and Lewis, we had little chats about you and Isaac at certain times. We thought something was going to happen with you and Isaac.
I don't think it would have. I think...
you said it was boring in there.
Well, yeah.
Do you think it could have?
I don't know. Like, I literally, I would have never... That was the last thing in my head to come in here and do.
And I think we knew that as well.
Yeah, I was just like, And then he was like, I fancy you, and I've told everybody I fancy you. I was like...
Because you had no idea.
We can be friends.
You had no idea that he had the hots for you.
And it was, like, a bit awkward, because I was like, oh, we can be friends, that's nice. Because I just don't think that way. It's like I've got loads of lad mates on outside, so I was like, yeah, we're having a great laugh. And then we're like, fancy, you're like, oh.
Oh, cheers!
I don't know what to do. I get awkward.
I'm going down the market.
No, I just don't know what to do. Like, it's happened on outside, and I've been like thinking that I'm having a great laugh with somebody, and then they're like,
well,
yeah, it's going somewhere, and I'm like,
who knows?
Is it? I don't know. You didn't like. I don't know unless obviously then they tell me, and then I'm like, what the fuck do I do now? Because I don't know if I'm crossing a boundary. I don't know if I'm leading you on. I just thought we were having a laugh.
We're going to be speaking to you two after the break, but I need to know, who do you both want to win the show?
Kian.
What about you?
Cameron.
Kian and Cameron for you, Steve. Yeah. Well, girls, you've both been brilliant housemates. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sean and Brooke! It's not over yet, because nobody goes away empty-handed on my show. Girls, you are now the proud owners of a set of Ryland's Farewell Fangs! Put them there, but listen, come with me, because from that momentous 2 feet hurrah, mind this step, to the moment they all dread. Girls, I want you to spin round, turn this way, it's time to turn you red. But you've been brilliant housemates. Ladies and gentlemen, one more time, Sean and Brooke, Sean. I'm health and safety nightmare tonight. Coming up, our evicted two-piece are in for a well big shock, where they're going to be taking a dip down my deep, dark well. They're going to be answering questions that they never thought they'd had to in the final farewell! Hi, darling. But first, it is the final on Monday. Might have been the end of the road for Brooke and Sean, but we've got our final four confirmed. So, as ever, who wins? You decide. Here's all the numbers you know. You are now voting for whom you want to win Big Brother 2018. Akeem, Cameron, Kian, Zoe. Who wins? You decide. From a landline, call 090 20 44 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. From a mobile, call 650 58 and add the number of the housemate you want to win. For Akeem to win, add 01. For Cameron to win, add 04. For Kian to win, add 05. For Zoe to win, add 13. Calls to the long number will cost 50 pence plus your network access charge. Calls to the short number will cost 50 pence. Voting will freeze on Monday the 5th of November at 9 p.m, when the housemates finishing in 4th and 3rd places will be decided. The vote to decide the winner will then reopen for the last time during the finale on Monday the 5th of November and close during the show. Votes cast while lines are frozen or after lines close won't count. If you're watching on catch-up after that or outside the UK, please don't vote. You can find terms on the Big Brother website. So welcome back to Big Brother's Bit on the Side. You just caught me in my sexy pose like Zoe in the diary room. I think I've got it right. Is that right? Yeah. Is that right? Oh, it's that. Oh, it's that. That's it. That's it. That's the one, then. That's the one. So we have got our final four confirmed. Guys, I want to ask you now, I'm going to go down the panel. Romeo, who do you want to win Big Brother 2018?
Don't boo me.
I won't.
I want Zoe to win.
You want Zoe to win?
Normal girl, she's real. Love her to bits.
Annabelle.
Kian.
Kian for you. Nathan.
Oh, fuck my actual life.
Quicker.
Akeem,
Cameron.
You want Cameron? Who do you want to win? Still a mixed bag, but my favourite part of the week, not Mother Jazzle. Our two evictees have had it far too easy so far, so it's time to make them feel well scared. Grab your bollies for the return of the final farewell!
Well, it's time for the final farewell.
Well. Before we say one final farewell to our evictees, they need to answer some deep, deep questions. And I think it's time to say, bring on the second well! Looks well rubbish. Here we go. Brooke, who did you well hate in that house?
Out of everyone, even people who've left.
Everyone.
Hussein.
Oh!
Who did you, well, hate in the house?
Hate? I hated Kate at the beginning because I didn't think she was being herself.
Fair dues. Who was the most well hung?
Isaac.
Who was the most well hung?
Isaac, we all saw it.
You missed out there, darling. Don't dwell on this one too much. Who's your winner and why?
Cameron, because what he did was incredible and it will never be outlived.
Fair dues.
Good one.
Who's your winner and why?
Kian, because I could watch him in and outside the house and constantly be entertained.
Oh!
And he's being himself by doing it.
Who's well been a faker in there? Oh, time's up, Brooke! Who said this about you during your time in the house? I don't think Brooke's very genuine.
Fuck off.
I need an answer.
Is it someone who's still in there? But, Zoe?
It was Cameron. Sean, who said this about you? I'm not sure about her. I reckon she's got a nasty side.
Probably everyone.
Quicker! Quicker!
Zoe, because she said I know.
It was Cameron!
Brooke and Sean, please leave the bot studio.
Oh, darling, it's time to go. Give it up for Brooke and Sean, everyone. Off you go. Get out of here. Oh, what a shame. What a shame. Thank you to my amazing panel. To my wonderful audience, as ever. And to you lot at home for watching. I'm going to be back on Monday, straight after the final Big Brother, with a star-studded celebration of all things bots as we go out with a bang with your final housemates and a chat with your winner. There's going to be laughter, tears and a few bots legends. Until then, remember, a goodbye isn't painful unless you're never going to say hello again. Have a good weekend. Good night.